Ever wondered how the process of selecting a presidential candidate unfolds in the United States? Today, we delve into the fascinating world of the 2024 U.S. presidential primaries. A primary is the political process where voters, either in an open or closed format, select a candidate for a political party's nomination for an upcoming general election. This process starts in the year preceding the presidential election, with the Iowa caucus typically serving as the starting gun. In January of 2024, candidates from both major political parties, the Democrats and Republicans, kick off their campaigns in earnest. They crisscross the country, making speeches, shaking hands, and trying to convince voters that they are the best choice to lead the nation. February brings the first primary contests. The Iowa caucus and the New Hampshire primary are the first real tests of a candidate's viability. These two states are small, but their impact is enormous. A strong showing in either can provide a candidate with a significant boost. By March, the field of candidates often starts to narrow. Super Tuesday, usually the first Tuesday in March, sees a large number of states holding their primary elections. This day can make or break a campaign. A candidate who performs well on Super Tuesday can solidify their status as the frontrunner. April and May see the continuation of primary contests across the country. By this point, the frontrunners for each party's nomination have usually emerged. However, it's not over until it's over, and candidates continue to fight for every delegate. June marks the end of the primary season. The last states hold their contests and the final delegates are awarded. By the end of June, we typically know which candidates will represent their parties in the November general election. But the process doesn't officially end until the party conventions, usually held in July or August. Here, the parties formally nominate their candidates, who then go on to campaign for the general election. In summary, the U.S. presidential primaries are a months-long process where candidates vie for their party's nomination. They campaign across the country, participate in state primary contests and caucuses, and aim to collect the most delegates. The process starts in January, intensifies in February with the Iowa caucus and New Hampshire primary, reaches a critical point in March on Super Tuesday, and wraps up in June. This process determines the candidates that will square off in the November general election, marking a pivotal step in the democratic process of electing the next president of the United States. A better understanding of the primaries thus equips us to be more informed participants in our democracy. Remember, your voice matters. So when the primaries come around, make sure it's heard. Until next time, stay curious and stay informed.